Yo, what's up guys, it's Vader and I'm back with another figure review for you guys today, and as promised in my previous video, it's going to be taking a look at the Neca Ultimate Predator 2 Snake Predator from obviously Predator 2. Now, this Predator has two names. It's basically like the Hot Toys version is called the Shadow Predator, and obviously the NECA one is called Snake Predator, which I found that pretty interesting. And obviously this is a look at the little box in art that you get with it. So you'll get like a prototype image there of the actual Predator himself, kitted out with his blades, which look really cool, and they actually fit on his hands pretty well. I don't know I can't remember what hand it was, but there was like one hand that I have to put it on him. It doesn't really hold it that well, but if you leave him with it, he will actually hold it. And this is just basically like a little write-up on the actual backstory on the Snake Predator, which is actually a really good read. So if you guys want to pause that, you guys can. So he has a combi stick, two smart discs, two blades, and two interchangeable heads. Well, basically one, which is basically the masked head, and a collapsed combi staff and combi staff, which is extended. So it does have a lot of really cool accessories as well, which I like. That's what I really enjoy about the Ultimate line from NECA, and you guys can see here. So we have the extended combi staff, the masked helmet, or masked head should I say, which is really nicely done. It's like a kind of like a snake kind of vibe to it. His trophy there, three pairs of hands, the collapsed combi staff, and the blades there, as well as the actual smart discs, which I found that you can actually put on his hand, and you can have him like posed up as if he's like ready to like throw it, which is really cool. It's a really good figure and really good value, because like that's what I really love about NECA when it comes to like this line, is not only are you getting a really good figure, but you're getting tons of accessories for the figure, and you can like display it in like any way. So you've basically like got like, about two display options for it, which is the helmeted version and obviously without the helmet, which is really cool. And obviously you've got the different variety of like the weapons and obviously the accessories, so you can have them like posed with the like holding the spear up, or like holding the spear down with obviously the spine and the skull holding up, which is really cool. Basically try to recreate that like Predator 2 look, when he's like the city hunter's like up in the building and he like gets shocked by all the lightning. So a really cool pose that you can pull off. I love the fact that this Predator, the lenses, he hasn't actually got any lenses on the mask, so you can actually see his eyes inside the actual helmet, which is a really cool touch. And here we have the figure himself. Now, I didn't get the old version of this. This is the Ultimate version. This is my first time. But I remember seeing reviews on the older one of this guy, and the fur parts on him were actually sculpted rubber. But on this one, they've actually went full fur, and it's actually like a really soft fur that they've used, and it really looks very realistic, and it blends in seamlessly to the actual figure. I would have preferred if they'd done that with like the bandages on him as well. That would have been really cool, but you can't have everything. But the sculpt and the dreads on him look really nice. I'm actually surprised, because his dreads are actually shorter than the other Predators, which I found really cool. so that it basically like distinguishes him like from like the other members of the Lost Tribe. I forgot to mention that this guy is a member of the Lost Tribe from Predator 2. And I do like the fact as well with this guy that they actually use different netting. As you can see here, the netting's kind of more like a silverish. It's got like more silverish tints to it, which I really like. And it goes well with like the slimy look of him, with like the gloss vibe that he's pulling off as well. I really do like the fur on him. I think the fur was a really good touch to go like actual fur rather than like sculpted, because it really like brings out the like obviously the realism of him. Like if you take this guy outside and like you take like pictures or something, yeah, you've got money shots right there. So this is him basically holding the two blades that he's got, which look really cool. They look like the blades that Riddick uses, except for obviously a bit much bigger. I guess that's why they call him Snake, because he's like he likes to be like in close, kind of like an assassin kind of predator. But the joints on him, they work well. I have no problems with the joints on this guy. I know a lot of people that get these, the joints on them are like loose and you have to actually heat them up and stuff. But yeah, the head sculpt on this one is fantastic. You can actually see that his eyes are there as well. And the paint apps that Neca always do are always like second to none. They're always fantastic. And then this is a look at him with the actual biomask on now, with the extended spear, and I have to say that pose does look really nice. I was trying to get it more as if he's like ready to throw the smart disc, but yeah, that works as well. And like I mentioned previously, you can actually see his eyes in the actual holes as well of the biomask. And I really do like the paint apps that they've applied on the actual biomask. It's not totally like copper, it's like a lighter brush, like a lighter tone of like copper for the actual top part, and obviously you've got the silver parts on there as well to differentiate it from like his armour as well, which is really cool. And obviously the staff as well is like painted like different as well. So he's pretty packed up with accessories, so you guys do get your money's worth with these figures, which I really like. That's one thing that I will say about the McFarlane Space Marines that I've been collecting. You don't get as much accessories, it's more here's a figure and a gun, that's basically it, and obviously you can paint it and stuff. That is the whole thing with the McFarlane ones. But yeah, this is another pose as well. I was basically just trying to show you guys some of like the articulation that you can get with this guy. He's basically got the same articulation as like the other predators in the line from obviously the Lost Tribe. But yeah, they're all good figures as well. You get a lot of accessories with all of those ones as well, and the paint apps on them are really great as well. Like how they are on this one, but I do like the fact with this one they actually went a little extra mile with applying like different textures for the netting, because all the other ones have got like black netting, but this one's kind of like get like a silverish tone to the netting, which is really cool. I really like that actually about him. Makes him very unique, and he actually stands out from like the other ones that I have in my collection. And the fact that he's got shorter dreads as well, which is really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Predator that was in the comic book as well, the shorty Predator that they called him. He was like a short Predator, like just basically the size of like a human, and he had like really short dreads as well. But yeah, I do really like this figure. It took me a while to get this one, because I was debating on getting him like when I first like saw it, because like the prices were a bit steep. but yeah, I did eventually get him, and obviously that's how he looks in the actual artwork there as well, which is really cool. So I think that's basically it. I think I've covered everything. The articulation on him as well is really good. Sorry for not really going much into the articulation. I like to show you guys like the poses and stuff that you can do, and then show you guys the articulation. But I've just been doing these for so long that I just prefer to actually show you guys, so you can get them in like some like pretty dynamic posing at the back as well, because obviously the legs will let you do that as well. Like there's like full articulation all over this figure. I think he has like 32 points of articulation, or like less, like 20 or something. But anyway, guys, that'll do for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it informative, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Thanks.